Hi, I'm Bethan Mead and I'm a psychology researcher interested in understanding our thoughts, feelings and behaviours. I'm particularly interested in understanding how our environment or our engagement with our environment might affect our feelings and choices around things like food, activities and overall health and well-being. I do research on this using things like surveys and interviews to ask people about their thoughts and feelings and behaviours. And I might also do work that looks at observing people's behaviours in different environments or scenarios. I've recently worked on a citizen science project where I had members of the public working with us to grow their own food at home and share their experience and data with us. And I also work alongside community groups and stakeholders to try and understand how this sort of research applies to them. So although we know that engagement with nature and green and blue space has benefits for our health and well-being, one of the things I'm particularly interested in is ways of making this more accessible to be able to maximise those benefits whilst also still being able to benefit and protect the ecosystem. This is a photograph that I recently took of an area near me. So this is an urban area that's got quite high levels of deprivation and health inequalities, and this is our local canal that runs through an old industrial area. One of the things I noticed when I was down by the canal that there's actually quite a lot of green space here, although most of it's open land and scrubland. And it made me wonder if areas like this might have potential to be used by the community for things that might reduce health inequalities, such as food growing or other forms of nature engagement. However, as a psychologist, one of my needs would be to find ways of understanding how to find and access land like this, and also how to assess, improve or protect the ecosystem whilst balancing potential trade-offs between benefits for the communities and the ecosystem itself. I'd also like to understand how to identify and help people understand the environmental factors that can influence how the ecosystem affects our health and well-being, and if different ways of engaging with nature have different effects on this. I look forward to working with everyone and look forward to meeting you soon. Thank you.